Hello again and Happy New Year to all you crafters out there. Today I'm showing you how to put together my pocket card design. Now before I start, I'll get the credits over with. The template for this card comes from www.designerdream.com. No, it's .co.uk. I'll say that again. www.design-dream.co.uk. Okay, and the graphics are from Trinia Clark at Dollar Graphics Depot, Cheryl Killigan under license, and Digital Curio at Etsy. Okay, let's get going. Now this card size is a 4.5 inch wide by 6.5 inches high. So I've cut myself a card base ready to go. Okay, now in this kit you will get an insert page, a card front page, a pocket, an insert for the pocket, some decoupage, and I've only used one little piece of the decoupage. It's up to you whether you use it all or use none at all, and an envelope. Now I've already made up the envelope, as you can see, and it's made to fit this size card. So the envelope is actually 7 wide by 5.5 high, and as you can see the card goes in perfectly easy. So the first thing we need to do is to attach our card front to our card, and I'm choosing to do this by gluing. Now you could do it with glue tape if you wanted to, or double-sided tape, but I like good old Bostik because it allows me to move it around until I get it positioned right. So this is what I'm doing to start with. Very simple card again. It's a nice template, and I've actually resized the template to make a smaller card than the original that I purchased was. And I think it's the edges you really need to get. I think we might have enough going there, so let's get this on. And I find it the easiest way is to have your card base out flat and to line that up completely. Once you get that and the tops and bottoms lined up properly, and you see you can slide it, which you can't do when you're using tapes. There we go. On, not a problem. And then the next thing I'm going to do is put the insert in here. And again, I'm going to use glue, only this time I'm going to actually glue this itself. So let's go round and do this, because it's smaller than the card. It's 5% smaller. Come out and go across. So we just go down again and around again and around and in the middle, and we'll get that in now. Let's get rid of my gluey bit of paper. Make sure you've got your card up the right way, and you know what I've done? I've gone and glued mine upside down. So this is the beauty of glue. Now I can put it on the right way. If you'd used tape, that would have been it for you. Come on now. And again, I don't mind you seeing my mistakes, because it just shows you that even as a designer, we do make mistakes. The same as you do. Move up, please. It's getting stickier by the minute. There we go. My hearts are facing the right way now instead of upside down. So now then we'll make sure we put this on the right way. Just making sure that I'm placing it evenly. And that bit's in. So that's the card with its insert, my messy fingers, and the front. So now then, we'll move those out of our way. The next thing we have to do is score these pocket edges. But you know, they're so tiny. Now you can glue them, but I've also got this very, very tiny double-sided tape. So that's what I'm going to use to put mine together. So let's get these scored. Oh, that's jumping. Okay. Make sure I've got it on the right bit. That's it. There's a scratch there, so I've got to be careful. That looks like it. Again, this is a really simple card to make. So these are all scored. So now, as tiny as they are, we do have to fold them back. There we go. I'm using 200-gram gloss, so you do have to be a bit careful with that, because gloss can be a pain and crack on you if you're really not careful. You know what? I'm going to change my mind here, and I'm going to use glue, I think. I think it would be so much easier. So glue it is. Let's put this down and get the old glue again. Try and get those edges glued as best we can. That's one. This one's a bit easier because it's a bit wider. 2, and one more spot out of the other glue ways. Okay, I think we're all glued. So now we need to attach it to our card, which is over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up the bottom. That's going to be my first attempt. Going to make sure you've got it straight. Go under, please. A little bit tricky because it's gloss is can be a bit difficult to manipulate, whereas matte's a lot easier. That's there. Right. Doesn't want to glue. Maybe the double-sided tape would have been better. No, that's on. So now we can bend the sides. If it will stay. Nope, it's not going to stay. We're going to go back to what I originally said, which is use the tape. One. Cut it off. Getting stuck. Help! That, and one more down this side, and we should be, ouch. Now you can see why my school board gets so messy, and I have to clean it up every now and again. There we go. That should now work. Let's just have a look. Go that way. Okay, here we go again. Peel off the bits. Useful if you've got some nails. Sometimes your first thoughts are the best ones. All right, let's see if I can get this in this time. Yes, it's just getting it to bend and stay there. The trouble is it wants to stick to me, but we'll get there. There we go. And one more this side. We don't need the glue anymore, but what we do need, and I've forgotten to get them, is some squares. Anyway, that's your pocket on, and this is going to sit in the pocket like that. So if you just give me a second, I will dash out and get the squares. And I'm back. Didn't take long, did it? So, I've only cut out one of the decoupage pieces for the bird. As I said, you can put them all on or none at all, whichever you fancy. I'm just going to put these foam squares on to secure him. There we go. Not too many. Very easy to make. And those of you that know me know that I like to do simple cards that look good. I don't necessarily take brain surgery to put together. All right, he's in there. Now I think he would look nice like that. So I'm going to put a couple of foam squares to hold him in place on the card. That again is your choice. I think they look rather nice when they're fixed, sitting up a bit more. So I'll just take these off. Go, and we'll get this in and in position before we put it down. And I think there is perfect. So now all I've got left is the "Let Me Call You Sweetheart" tag on the front, which I'm going to put on. And as Valentine's Day is not too far away now, we've got past Christmas and New Year, you'll see a lot of us designing Valentine cards. And those of you who do craft fairs will be too. No, get straight. Don't know what's the matter with me today. It might be all the Christmas goodies that I've had fuzzed up my brain. But there we go. And there we are. I think that's rather nice. A sweet card that you can give to a female or a male, and a nice little insert and a matching envelope. So, if you make this card, I hope you enjoy doing so. There are 3 other Valentine designs in this card, in this pocket format, and you will be able to find those on Crafts You Print and Card Making Downloads. Okay, bye-bye, till next time.